Opening my tea party just for you. Who is that? It's Ririna, the so-called anime enthusiast fox. It's time to check out the Limbus company ID videos for Donkihote and Doja. It just came out, I think, around 6 hours ago. So I'm pretty excited on what I'm going to be seeing here. I hope we'll be seeing some pretty good stuff today. Anyways, let's get started.
Limbus 컴퍼니! 이런 구질구질한 색의 고기를 시간 내서 먹고 있다니.
What?
너무 그렇게 보진 마.
Doja saying that of all people? Isn't she the one that loves food?
내 몫의 시간 정도는 따로 챙길 수 있는 거 아니야? 이렇게라도 안 하면 우리도 시간이 부족하다고. 아, 실례네. 본인은 T사 3등급 직원으로 시간 징수를 맡고 있는 몸일세.
So they're the collectors? How unexpected.
도시가 올바른 시간의 흐름을 가질 수 있게 조력할 수 있다니. 나에게 깃털로서도
Wow.
최고의 보람이 아니겠는가.
Whoa, that Donkihote, the effects?
시간 징수 집행. 혹시나 그대의 시간이 잘못 빨려 들어갈 수 있으니 거리에 주의하게나.
Okay, first of all, that was so weird at the end where we got to see Donkihote looking pretty serious, but also her speaking very serious. I mean, I did see her kind of being like that with some of her other IDs. But it's just so strange because I'm so used to her being so, I guess, energetic and excitable in the story. So seeing her being all serious for the IDs is just kind of, it's just very off-putting or just weird. I mean, I'm sure once it's her actual Kanto, which I believe is the upcoming one, from what I can understand, I assume that's when we're going to actually see how she really is, especially when it's under pressure. But I'm pretty excited to see this ID banners come out. I'm tempted to roll for, I mean, I know it's recommended to not roll for a lot of these, especially for the egos. But Donkihote's, the animation was really cool, like the whole glitching aspect. Let me actually go back to it. Like this part, the glitching aspect is really nice. I did not expect that of all things. But it makes sense because if they're collecting time, then that kind of effect would be very much representing that kind of aspect. Although I just find it really funny. I mean, first of all, it's nice that they're wearing suits. Like, look at that. Whew. Woman in suits. Best thing in the world, right? Who's into that kind of thing? I personally like seeing it. Mostly because it looks comfortable and it just makes them look... It gives them like this air of classiness and coolness, which I very much appreciate. But also the fact that in Doja's, she said that she doesn't want to waste time on gross looking meat of all things. Meat! She loves meat! It just boggles my mind that there's actually a mirror world version of her that actually does not care about meat and food. And she looks miserable. I mean, isn't she the one that doesn't really like the upper class? At the very least, that's what I remember. It's been a while though from when I last played Kanto 2, but I don't remember her liking the upper class or even like those people that are pretty corrupt and, you know, greedy or whatever. And so her being like a collector is... It just boggles my mind. I didn't expect that of all things to happen. But then again, the other characters, sinners, also have IDs that make me go, what? This does not look like something that you would actually want to be a part of. Sinner person, whoever it is that has that kind of ID. And I guess for Doja, this is exactly the one that we just know that she would hate being in, but she is. Either way, I really liked the animation in general for all the IDs. So just seeing the way that they improve and reflect the actual position of the ID or the sinner in that mirror world or mirror universe, and then implementing that into the attack animation is pretty awesome. I do wonder if or what kind of effect or abilities this particular set of IDs will have. So if I do manage to get one of them, I'll be pretty happy. It's always nice to get more IDs, since I have yet to get a lot compared to some other people, I'm sure. So it'll be good to explore and try out different ones whenever I can. Aside from borrowing IDs. I mean, obviously I could do that all the time. But, you know, as an alternative where I could just use my own. But either way, this was a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know which one you want out of the two. Or do you want both and you're gonna go all in? Or are you not gonna roll and you're gonna save? Let me know down below. So my kits, let's etch this into our memory and keep it safe while waiting for the banners to come out. And as always, formally inviting you to the next tea party. The so-called anime enthusiast Fox, who's that? This was Ririna. So until the next one then, bye!